come and solve your first Murdle with me. Murdles are like a whodunit style murder mystery puzzle containing 3 suspects, 3 locations and 3 murder weapons. And you have to figure out who committed the murder, where and how. This book, Murdle Volume 1, was written by G.T. Karber and contains 100 Murdles in increasing difficulty. So let's just jump right in. Our 3 suspects are Mayor Honey, who's 6 foot, is left-handed, has hazel eyes and light brown hair. Our second suspect is Dean Glaucus, who's 5'6", right-handed, has light brown eyes and light brown hair. And our last suspect is Chancellor Tuscany. He's 5'5", left-handed, has green eyes and blonde hair. Our locations are the stadium, the bookstore, and the Old Main. And our murder weapons are a sharp pencil, a heavy backpack, and a graduation cord. Using the clues given above, we'll fill out the grid and find out who done it. Our first clue is whoever was in the stadium was right-handed. So let's see who's right-handed. We have a left-handed, right-handed, left-handed. So Dean Glaucus was at the stadium. I set a tick mark here for Dean Glaucus being at the stadium, and this means that the Dean was nowhere else and that nobody else was at the stadium. Our second clue is that the suspect with the sharp pencil resented the person at Old Main. What does it mean? That the suspect with a sharp pencil could not have been at Old Main. So the pencil could not have been here. Next, the suspect with a graduation cord had beautiful hazel eyes. As we can see, only the mayor had hazel eyes, which means that the mayor had a graduation cord. Once again, I checked this box here and I'm crossing out the other boxes. Next up, Dean Glaucus seemed to carry a lot of logic textbooks around. So this doesn't seem to mean much at first, but if we read the descriptions of the murder weapons, we can see that the heavy backpack is a practical use for all those logic textbooks. Therefore, we know that the Dean Glaucus was carrying the heavy backpack. So as we can see, we have a murder weapon for the mayor and for the dean, and we have one murder weapon that we still haven't assigned yet. This means that the chancellor was carrying the pencil. Our final clue is that the victim was found next to peeling paint. And once again, looking at the descriptions of the location, we can see that paint is peeling off the walls of the Old Main, which means the murder happened at the Old Main. Since we know that the chancellor had a pencil and the pencil couldn't be at Old Main, I can also check this one off, which means that the chancellor was not at Old Main. Therefore, the chancellor must have been at a bookshop. This leaves us with the only possibility that the mayor was at Old Main. Since we know that the murder happened at Old Main, we know that it was the mayor with the cord in Old Main. So for completeness, I can just fill out the rest of the grid now. Once again, if we review all the facts and we know that the murder happened in Old Main, we know it must have been the mayor with a graduation cord in Old Main. If you like the Murdle, follow my channel. I'll be posting new Murdles every day. You'll be able to follow along, try to solve them for yourself, and I will be posting the solution either the following day or after a couple of hours.